like that fade to black.
Boom, 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 boom. Hello!
I was hoping you were gonna do that. You messed me up when you do that.
I'm sorry. Hello to all you nifty nerds, gaming goons, and joystick jockeys out there in Pixelland, California. This is Double Shift.
Double shit.
The show where seasoned game industry vets talk about cozy, winter warmer crock-pot meals.
Oh gosh, don't get me started.
Well, we're gonna get started. That's our main topic today. But
Nice. I got a lot to say.
oh, good. Well, maybe we'll talk about it a little bit. But before we get to crock-pot meals, we'll talk about video games just a little bit. I am your host, Mikey, aka DJ Crockpot himself.
Hello, host.
Hello. That's who the person you hear saying hello is my friend, former colleague, and currently ditching the crock, Danelle. Say hello, Danelle.
Hello, Danelle.
And then there was producer Jeff, who is a slow cooker himself. He's a pitmaster, that's what I'm saying. He likes to smoke meat. He always sends me pictures of his briskets and his whatnots and stuff.
Sounds good to me.
He's a smoker. Our resident smoker over there, who you can't see, is going to put some Instagram and some emails right here. Don't look at my eyes, look up here. If you're listening, you can't see what I'm doing, but that's Double Shift Pod. All one word, on the Instagrams and the emails at gmail.com. And of course, we have our YouTubes, Double Shift Podcast. Jeff took over our Instagram, and our viewership went up, I'd say 50% of our reels. You know, like for some reason, Jeff posts them, and, you know, we get more likes and comments now. So instead of like,
because he's so good at his job.
well, yeah, exactly. Instead of like 4 likes, we'll get like 8, for example. So it's pretty amazing stuff. I think exponentially.
That is good though. Double is good.
Yeah, if that's exponential, then we'll hit 1 million in no time flat.
Yeah.
There you go. Go check them out. Is that a dog squeak toy that I heard? Was that the squeaky toy?
Yeah, that's her boyfriend.
Oh, that's your boy. What's the boyfriend's name?
Boyfriend.
Oh, I like it.
That's what we call him. His name. Well, we used to call. We didn't know what he was. We didn't know if he was like a fox or like. What else would we?
Clearly a
call him?
woodchuck. It's clearly a woodchuck. Yeah.
Because he's in a barrel?
Yeah, and
See, I don't even know. We never know. Squirrel, fox, I don't know. And then we just eventually, after we realized how much he liked him, then we just called him boyfriend.
okay, that makes sense. Oh my god.
Look at her. She's freaking out. She's like, oh gosh, what are you doing with him?
Yeah, you better give it back to her. Are you interested in what this week's episode is, Danelle, or not? Should we just?
Oh yeah.
Because we could have ended the show, and then just Kool-Aid Man noises. But since you're interested, this week's episode is blandly titled "Up, Up, Down, Down, All Around," and that's a dance move, and we'll be talking about cheat codes.
Yes.
Cheat codes definitely seem like a thing of the past when it comes to gaming. I mean, there's still for sure games that use them still, but back in the day, it was like one of the fun things about the games, and there were in a ton of games. And before the internet, which is full of tubes, you had to learn about cheat codes through, I don't know, word of mouth on the playground or magazines, or maybe the internet, like when it wasn't so connected like it is now, like in a forum or something like that. Like you had to read other nerds post about cheat codes to find them. And of course, the title of the episode is inspired by the most famous cheat code of all time. Do you know what that is, Danelle? You can read it too, I guess.
Well, yeah, the Konami Code.
The Konami Code. Say it with me now. Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA.
Left, right, EA. EA.
EA Sports.
Yeah.
It's in the game. So that's the code. Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA. Some people will say start at the end of it. Others might say up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, select start.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Select start.
The actual code ends with the A button. Start usually simply just starts the game. I
guess that makes sense.
It's not like I carried this knowledge with me just in case I'm ever on Video Game Jeopardy someday. I actually tested the theory out last night with Contra, because that's the most famous use of it for Contra. Look at that; it's a real live thing. I think I showed that to Shimoda when he was on. He went, "Oh man!" I think that's what he said. But yeah, so that works. You have to press start to start the game, and then of course when you do that, you get 30 lives, or as they call it in the game, rest. You get 30 rest.
Oh gosh. Really?
Why was it called rest? Well, that, my friends, is a subject for the localization episode, which we did already. So I guess we're past that. But you get the picture. Rest means lives. I think it was a translation mishap to mean like remaining. And they didn't want to say lives or something like that because it was too morbid. Losing lives is morbid. And you need 30 lives.
There's actually...
Go ahead.
Oh, there's actually a horror movie I just watched recently where that's the kid who kept saying this cheat code over and over and over again.
Oh, interesting.
And yeah, I was trying to figure out what movie it was, but then like towards the end, like I forgot what it was, but they were trying to stay alive or bring somebody alive, and he goes, "We got to use the cheat code. That's how we can stay alive or get more lives." Nice. And then they ended up using the cheat code, and it worked. But it's funny because I just watched this movie.
Is it the one where it's like it's a video game, and then if you die, you actually die? Is it that one?
No, okay. I really can't remember what horror movie it was, but it was like kind of random. He kept talking about it. But...
Well, it's iconic, you know.
Exactly. Everyone, and the thing is, he was like a younger kid, so I was like, wow, the younger kids even know this?
I think they do.
I mean, younger for like nowadays, because this movie was like new from like the 2000s or 2020s or something, and I was surprised people still know the reference.
Yeah, I think they do. And I might even have some trivia on that. Not trivia, but fun facts.
Oh.
At least facts. I don't know if they're fun, but...
Facts?
Yeah, hit that beat, Jeff. Facts.
Well, cool. I'm excited to hear more.
Yeah, and yeah, for Contra, you need 30 lives because that game is freaking hard, man.
Oh, God.
Stupid hard.
Yeah.
And even then, you'll probably still run out of lives pretty quickly. Although I did recently beat the game using this cheat, so yahoo for me! Sorry, I'm just taking a moment to bask in my glory here. But the Konami Code was used for more than just Contra. It was used for other Konami games too, go figure. Such as Gradius. That's the first game that ever used this code. It's one of those flying, shooting games, a shmup, as they call it, I believe. This will give players a full set of power-ups. Exciting. For the Super Nintendo, there's a game called International Superstar Soccer Deluxe. Say that 20 times fast, you know.
What?
International Superstar Soccer... I can't even say it once. International Superstar Soccer Deluxe. If you do the Konami Code in that game, it replaces the referee with a dog. Adorable.
Oh my gosh. What?
Yeah.
That is adorable.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game, there's reports online of being able to enter in a similar variation of the code, and you'll get the Cowabunga sound, and then you get 99 lives, but then there's other sources that say it doesn't actually work. I actually can't remember if I did this as a kid. I played the crap out of that game, so who knows? I mean, I don't remember everything to know. Most things. I am an elephant.
Oh, you don't?
I am an elephant, but I'm the opposite of Nick Wong. Yes, if you're listening, finally, Nick Wong, we do mention you in this show, so take that. Anyways, countless other Konami games, and then non-Konami games as well, like Rocket League and Fortnite uses a code that you can get stuff with. Apparently, you even used to be able to use it on Twitter somehow, and the bird would spin around. And like Netflix had something too where you could use the Konami Code and it did something. But you know, Twitter, I got a bird for you. Just kidding. I've never actually tweeted. Never tweeted myself. So we'll move on from Twitter. But so yeah, that's the Konami Code. I wasn't going to talk about it much because I always like talking about things that like aren't the things that everyone talks about, and everyone talks about the Konami Code. But given that the title of this episode was named after it, I mentioned it just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Well, let me ask you a question, Danella. No cheating.
Uh-oh.
No cheating. You might have already seen, but no cheating. What do
I didn't.
The Clintons, the Beastie Boys, DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, Warren Moon, and George Clinton have in common? You don't know. They all enjoy ice cream and McDonald's, probably, but they were all unlockable characters in the NBA Jam series.
Oh, wow, really?
Yes, ma'am.
I played NBA Jam, but a long time ago.
They loved their unlockable characters for the arcade and the
wow.
consoles. There was also dinosaurs and team mascots and even some Mortal Kombat characters. Excellent. The dev team even put themselves in there along with one of their kids because everyone wanted to play as them. Sorry, I was saying hello to the dog. Sarah Palin would even eventually make an appearance in the NBA Jam series. The restart of the series.
Oh wow!
That came out for the Wii. Yeah, I really wanted to like that game. It just wasn't that great. It was okay, but whatever. It's fine. I love NBA Jam. You like NBA Jam?
Oh yeah, I used to play it. I never owned it, but one of my friends did. And I'm not even I don't really watch basketball,
Right.
and I don't even play basketball games. But she had it, and I was like, damn, this game is fun.
Heck yeah.
All the different stuff you could do, and all the characters you could play. And I started finding like the characters that I liked. I don't even remember anymore who I used to play as.
Right.
But I mean, just all the. What was it? The main like? Oh, you're on fire, or
He's on fire. Yeah. Boom.
Yeah,
shakalaka.
he's on fire. Yeah, boom shakalaka. Like it was so much fun, and it was so satisfying. I don't know why. To like.
Oh yeah, all the dunks
all the dunks and then to play and like dunk it in somebody's face. Because sports games are always fun to play like with friends and then like in your face.
Yeah. Pick up them sticks.
But it was fun. I really enjoyed it.
Oh yeah. Is it the shoes? So in terms of importance in the video game history of Mikey, nobody cares about that but me, but NBA Jam's probably number 2 on the list, honestly. I like not necessarily my number 2 favorite game of all time, but like most important in my development as a video game fan. Right below Street Fighter 2, of course. Perfect. But yeah, I would always scrounge up so much change from the couch or like on the street back when people drop change. You don't find change anywhere anymore. But I would scrounge up quarters and I would go play at 7-Eleven. They had one at my local 7-Eleven. It wasn't cheap either. You had to pay by the quarter. It was a quarter for a quarter, if you remember in the arcade, which is, that's just evil, really. But that's probably its biggest flaw, in fact. That's the one thing that was wrong with it. In the arcades, anyways. But when it came to console, I'll tell you what. Tournament Edition, especially, I played that game hours upon hours. I don't even think we owned it, for the longest time at least. For some weird reason. We rented it like once a month, though, I swear. I don't know why we didn't buy it, which doesn't matter now. It might be because my parents knew that it was like crack for me, and they probably wanted to limit my exposure or something. Because if we owned it, it's all I would want to do.
I have no idea how I even owned it. The thing is, I guess that goes to show you, like, just how great these games actually were, because I didn't really have anybody telling me, go play this game, go play that game. I just would, like, somehow, I guess I must have rented them too, and then eventually, I should buy this, I guess. But nobody told me to go out and buy these games, and eventually I owned Street Fighter 2. How? And then, like, Mortal Kombat. Like, I don't understand how nobody told me about these games. I just picked them up and, like, these games are awesome.
You just had, like, a Jedi sensibility to pick the right one or something, you know.
Yeah,
better than picking Family Dog, you know. like I did. Yeah, it's one of those games that like my parents could rent for me before they went out. Like they didn't go out much, but when they would go out and I was like old enough to stay at home by myself for a few hours, they would rent me NBA Jam, and like that would be my babysitter. Like I'd be in the same spot from when they left to when they got back for sure.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like this.
Would you even get up, like, have a bag of chips or soda next to you or something?
Probably.
Like, you had to...
Yeah, I'm sure I did. Possibly went to the bathroom. I mean, who knows?
In your pants?
In my pants. Jeff?
I'm still sitting in my dirty pee pants.
Oh, I'm sorry, dog. She judged me. Oh, my goodness. Anyways, this game, back to the main subject, the fake, or the real main subject of the show, had all sorts of cheat codes. Arcade, I think, was mostly just the guest characters, but the console versions had a ton more. So if you didn't like the team that you chose, you can change it in the next quarter if you hold down, uh,
Oh,
hold
really?
down and B for 5 seconds at the end of the end of the
I
quarter.
didn't know
We go
this.
to yeah.
Oh.
Um, if you don't feel like beating all of the teams to get the extended roster, you can simply go to the title screen, and remember this, I'm going to quiz you at the end here. You can press start, Y, up, down, B, left, A, right, down, start. When I ask you to enter your initials, select yes, and enter the initials jam into the initials
These
bar.
must have been like codes for them for testing the games, and they just never took them out.
I think that is interesting. I think there's definitely that. And then it was just such a thing back then, like the cheat codes, like it was a way to kind of extend the life of the game in a sense,
Yeah.
Um,
I just can't imagine they meant for this to get out. Maybe you're right, but I mean, nowadays, man, you can't have cheat codes, and man, you'd get so much in trouble if you kept these codes in.
well,
Or,
especially for like live service game, like you couldn't have it in Fortnite. You can't cheat in that
yeah,
game for sure. But I think like indie
yeah,
games probably have some
I guess.
fun things. Um, you could make the
So
court
interesting.
slippery if you wanted to. That one they meant, yeah,
What?
A, right, 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 to make the court slippery. You can power up your
That's
your
just
three
silly.
point skill, up, down, left, right, left, down, up. Um, you can even enter a code to knock down your own teammate if you wanted the ability to do so. Up,
What?
up, 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 left, 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 A, B. There's going to be a quiz at the end of this. I'm telling you.
Oh, I'm gonna
The
fail.
power was at your fingertips. Should you remember these odd combos or just write them down? But then the guest character codes were a little bit more convoluted. So you would have to enter their initials. So, for example, Frank Thomas, Frank the Tank, his initials was Sox because he played for the White Sox. But then
Oh,
you would
okay. I don't know
also
what
have
that
to
is.
hold down a corresponding button when you entered each initial. So
Oh,
it would be like S and press B. O, do nothing. X, press A. Um, and so
hmm.
it was kind of hard to do it, but if you use like Hillary Clinton in the game, it was like hilarious to see her dunk on some of these NBA guys.
Oh, that would be amazing to see.
Yeah. I also wrote down Jeff don't want to see me in NBA Jam Tournament Edition. The only way he can win is if he cheats. That's what I wrote down. And then I said Carrie Underwood wrote a song about him.
I don't know.
Maybe next
What?
time he'll think before he cheats. Um, so yeah. Anyways, time to move on to another masterpiece of a game that's also had some amazing cheat codes. Unless you have anything else to say about NBA Jam, Danelle.
Nope.
Jeff, yeah,
You covered it all.
Jeff, yes or no? Can you beat me in NBA Jam? Oh, well, confident yes. Okay, well, we'll see about that.
Yeah.
We'll have to do that at some point.
Do you own it?
I don't, but well, let's see here. I don't. I share the
Does Jeff?
music studio with Yuta, and he has a Super Nintendo there with a TV. I can't remember if he has it there, but we could easily go to the retro store and buy one. That's all I'm saying. But
Yeah.
all right.
Let's do it. Or you guys should do it.
Yeah, we should. We'll film it. We'll talk about it for years and years and years and never do it. But that's the double shift way.
Oh wow.
The next game.
Oh
Oh
wow.
wow! The next game is
Yeah.
the GTA series.
Oh, of course.
I think I mostly probably talk about GTA 3 here, but and I've mentioned GTA a lot on the show, and then I always say like, everyone knows about GTA. Let's move on. But we're talking about it today. Gosh darn it!
That's right.
So let's be honest, Danelle. I don't know if you remember when GTA 3 came out for the PS2. It was like it was the talk of the town. Everyone was talking about it.
Probably.
Did anyone really play the story mode when it came out, or did they just go around stealing cop cars and running fools over? Um,
Yep.
I know that's how I played for the longest time
That was you,
when
Jeff.
it came out. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I didn't own it for the longest time because we didn't get a PS2 right away. But I'd go to a friend's house and like all we would do is just cause mayhem, never do any of the
Oh
missions
yeah.
or anything.
Yeah.
And then of course you can extend that fun and not get busted or wasted with the cheats. And you could spend
Yes.
hours doing that. And there in GTA 3 alone, there was over 100 cheats. So you could get all the weapons. You could lose your wanted level from the cops. You can regenerate health and armor, all that good stuff. And you could just keep causing mayhem and enter in one of those cheats to make sure the crime never ends. But listen, with great power comes great rice-a-roni.
Great response. Oh my god.
Something like that. I love rice-a-roni. Shout out rice-a-roni.
Oh, I do too. It's kind of easy.
Indirectly invented by an Armenian, by the way, but this is not... We don't talk about food in this show.
Of course you would know that.
Yeah. We do talk about food in this show, just not yet. So, for GTA...
Anyways. Yes.
You can't be cheating and saving, all right? You can't cheat and then go on and do a mission and save the game, all right? Rockstar even warns you about this.
Oh, wait, can you not?
Well, you shouldn't. You can, but they're like, hey, if you do, it sucks. So the more cheating you do, the more that the game will get corrupted, especially those early PS2 ones.
Oh, damn.
So that's why you should really only do this to let off some steam and then turn the game off.
I see.
I remember doing this in one of the GTAs, cheating my way through the story mode, and then eventually the game just becomes really, really buggy. Crashes, weird NPCs doing things, corrupted save files. It like starts to become kind of unplayable. And then, of course, when GTA 4 came out, which had achievements for the first time, if you use the cheats in the game and any game beyond that one, it would make it so you can't unlock those achievements. And that's a good way to freak out gamers from that era, because them fools love their achievement hunting. I'll tell you what, I never got into the achievement hunting myself, but
yeah, there are out there.
Yeah, but I didn't want the game to be buggy, so I didn't cheat. And as QA folks, we know that's the cardinal sin of writing a bug when you're using the debug menu. It's got to happen naturally. If you write up a bug and you're like, then step 3, it's like, then you cheat, blah blah blah. You're gonna get
invalid.
Well, you're gonna get chewed out for sure too. You know.
Yeah. I wish I knew what happened to now that you're talking about this, I had Vice City for the PS2.
Nice.
And I had a PS2, and now that you're talking about it, I'm like, what the hell happened to it? I don't know what happened to my PS2.
No.
I don't know what happened to Vice City. It's not in any of my stuff anymore. I must have just gotten rid of it, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I bought it like almost 10 years after it came out, though. I bought it like way later on in life. Like, I bought it like probably around the time, I don't even know, maybe when Vice City even came out. Like, I bought my PS2 though like really, really late.
Yeah.
And I even think I bought maybe even like a refurbished one just because I wanted to have one. I never owned one. I don't know why I'm so mad now. I wish I would have had both. I mean, of course I can get GTA now, like on the Xbox.
You can.
But I mean,
yeah, and you know, they have like the refurbished versions and all that stuff. I actually almost went to the retro game store last night and bought a PS2 because there's a game that I really want to play that I probably will buy one eventually. But I was like, I don't know, it's kind of dumb.
Yeah. Do I need to?
No, I definitely don't need to. And again, I think I mentioned it a couple weeks ago. I'll buy a PS2 and probably a bunch of games and be like, I'll probably play that maybe someday for like 5 minutes. But
yeah. I wish I would have known these cheat codes though when I was playing GTA.
Oh my god.
I didn't know about any of them.
So those are like, you know, the ones I mentioned are cool. Obviously, you can extend the life if you're crime spree, but there's more.
Yeah, that's a cool.
There's some bangers. There's increased gore. Because why not? More gore.
Oh my god.
So basically, when you're shooting NPCs, there's a chance that their arms, legs, and head will fall off. And there's also much more blood. And there's a ton of pedestrians cheats, so they can get in on the fun, or NPCs.
Oh.
You can give them weapons, and you can make them hate you. Those are 2 separate cheats, so that's a lethal combo. You'll definitely need the health code cheats if you use that. But... Yeah. Fear not. There's also a cheat where the pedestrians can fight each other. And then, of course...
Wow, that's interesting. That's weird.
Yeah. And by the way, speaking of the NPCs, I think it's from San Andreas. Me and guest writer Sam Squance always quote this, but the best one-liner from an NPC walking by in GTA is, "Yep, I've been drinking again."
Oh, really? I don't remember
I love that quote. You can actually enter into Konami Code, and then everyone gets a big head.
I've seen that one. I think you can still do that one.
Yeah, and there's so many. The NBA Jam has a big head mode as well.
Yeah, I remember that.
GoldenEye had DK mode with the big head and like the the monkey arms and stuff. Yeah, so obviously they have a big head one. You can change your costume, you can change the weather, you can blow up all the cars around you instantaneously. Just endless supply of cheats to keep you busy without having to play the actual game. I mean, who plays these games for the story anyways? You know? Oh, hold on, I'm getting a note from Jeff. Let's see. Oh, everyone plays the story for these games. Anyways, my bad. That was a faux pas.
I do now. When I started replaying GTA, that's all I do is story.
Yeah, no, the story. I mean, listen, it's some of the best writing in games, and the attention to detail that goes into it. The radio station, the random lines of dialogue, like "Yep, I've been drinking again." It's all incredible. I forgot. I shouldn't have said that, but it's still fun to cheat. It's fun to do all that stuff, you know. A little crime spree. So.
I was never a big fan of using the cheat codes, even though I told you I used to have a Game Genie.
Right. Well,
and I thought that was kind of fun to do, but for the most part, I don't know. I like actually grinding through a game.
You're a purist. Well, you know, the cheat codes are good for, like I said, extending the life of the game. Like
exactly.
You play it for months and months, and you're like, I'm bored of this, but I only have this
True.
game, so let's see what all the cheat codes do. Which we can get into in a little bit, actually. But if GTA only had cheats to get some good eats, we would all be much happier. Jeff, you got a cheat code sound for some snacks?
Snap? Whoa!
Snap,
I knew
snap,
exactly
snap.
what you're gonna say.
Snap, snap, snap.
I'm so
Snap,
hungry.
snap,
I
snap.
didn't eat lunch yet. I want some snacks. It better not be something that's gonna make me hungry.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dino. You might not survive this snacks segment then. So I mentioned in the intros, you know, our main topic. I mentioned Crockpot.
Yeah.
It just so happens that the Crockpot is our main character in the snack segment today.
Oh wow.
Crockpot meals are kind of like a cheat code if you think about it.
Oh, absolutely. Right? Now that you just said that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, 100%.
Throw a bunch of stuff in there, set it, forget it. Well,
set it and forget it. Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully not forget it because you'll ruin it or burn your house down. But if you do it right, the whole house is going to smell incredible, amazing. 10 out of 10, 4 stars. Mikey says, check it out.
Check it out.
The worst part about the Crockpot experience, in my opinion, is cleaning them. It's depending on what you make.
That's why I use the Crockpot liners now.
Oh, interesting. I didn't think about that. Is it paper?
Yep. So I love it. So I don't have to clean the Crockpot out anymore.
Oh, I didn't know those existed. Huh.
Oh yeah, you can get them at the Dollar Tree for like 5-pack for like $1. If you can find them. Otherwise, I get them at Target. I think it's usually like $3 to $5 though for like a pack of 5.
Interesting.
And amazing. They're amazing. You would think that like the plastic would like burn or something, right, or it wouldn't be good. I mean, I know a lot of people are health conscious nowadays, especially my mom, where you shouldn't use any kind of plastic, anything, all the BPA stuff and the plastic liners. So maybe if you're worried about your health, I should probably check out to see what exactly the plastic is made out of. But oh no, 100%. That's all I use now. Right. All I really have to do is, of course, you kind of get like steamy, liquidy, like outside of the bag. So once I just take the bag out, I do have to kind of lightly clean it. But oh my gosh, such a lifesaver.
Oh, interesting.
Check it out.
Okay, yeah, 4 stars.
Yeah, 4 stars. Check it out. Crockpot liners.
Okay. I was going to go into this whole tirade that the podcast isn't about cleaning, but that is interesting to me. I probably wouldn't. I'm kind of one of those plastic guys a little bit more and more. I don't like using K-cups nowadays, even though I still will. I just don't like I don't
My mom
like it.
did the same thing. Yeah, she switched over from using K-cups because when she found out about it. So she was a huge Keurig fan, for years, and boasted and got me a Keurig and loved it. And now she's like, no more K-cups.
Right. We'll just chew our coffee grounds from now on.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah. No. All right, so cleaning it aside,
back to the snack.
What are some great crock pot dishes? Well, the first one that comes to mind to me is actually Velveta.
Oh God.
Velveta is the goat of cheese-like substance dips.
That government cheese.
Exactly. I remember my Nana always having this around whenever we would visit her in Sacramento. As a kid, that was like the only time we ever had it. Yeah, shout out Sacramento, right? We all have Sacramento ties here, actually. Yep. So it was special though, because we only had it when we would go visit her, and luckily I never saw how it was made. Listen, I mean, I ain't no snob. I'll still dip into that dip, but in fact, when I dip, You dip, and then we all dip.
Put our hand up on her.
Not Jeff though. He's a double dipper. I bet. I bet he double dips.
I do.
Try not to have my chair squeak here as I move around. I'm just so busy. I can't help it, Jeff. Get off me. Oh, here we go. Chair squeak. But you have to have Velveeta in the crock pot, in my opinion, and you have to use Rotel. Otherwise, get that dip out of here. And obviously,
I haven't had this in so long. Now I want.
I haven't either. I know. Well, we've made like queso and stuff, but I haven't had Velveeta specifically in so long. Obviously, you need a fantastic chip to dip into it. Might I suggest Taco Works, the pride of San Luis Obispo?
What?
Oh my God, Taco Works!
Taco
Oh my
Works?
God, Taco Works! Oh, they're the best tortilla chip, and they're from San Luis Obispo. Oh, you gotta find Taco Works. You know, oh my goodness.
Where do you buy them?
The grocery store. I mean, I remember growing up; they were always around, and they kind of went away for a while. You could find them in Santa Cruz.
Is it just like a regular tortilla chip, or is it like shaped, like a cup?
No, it's a triangle.
A strip?
They have
Okay.
this sort of like specific seasoning that they use that it's crack cocaine. I mean, it's so good. We still buy
Now I'm
Taco
gonna have
Works.
to find it.
Oh my God, Taco Works. Oh, Taco Work, Taco Work, Taco Work. Don't clip me, bro. Anyways, bread's good to dip in it, right? A nice crusty baguette, something like this.
Oh, I never thought about
Oh,
that.
yeah, my goodness. Velveeta, great with beer, probably.
Oh, heck yeah.
Minus the bloat, but still. Moving on to another crock pot classic. Actually, before I do that, what about you? What comes to mind to you when you think of crock pot classics?
I don't want to. I was trying to think of how to say the name without. I don't know why I can't think. Little Smokies in barbecue sauce.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's like a classic with some jelly. I never had it that way before until someone I knew would put like grape jelly mixed in with the barbecue sauce.
Interesting. Okay, I mean, it makes sense. Yeah.
So good, so good. But yeah, Little Smokies and barbecue sauce is like the first thing that comes to my mind.
Nice. That's a good party, snack.
Yep.
You got to get your little toothpicks and all that stuff.
I mean, of course, for me, it's all pot roast, and
minus the roast.
And what's the other one? Not the stew, beef stew.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Are you?
But for snacks, the first thing that came to my mind was Little
Are
Smokies.
you laughing at Danelle, Jeff? Is that what you're doing? Anyways, so something else I wrote down is low and slow pulled chicken.
Oh, done that so many times too. Oh
Heck
yeah.
And crock pot. It ain't no smoker, but it is a perfect low and slow cooker. You can make pretty dope barbecued pulled chicken in there for sandwiches or nachos, assuming you have another crock pot going with that Velveeta in it. That's what I'm talking about. But the sandwich is really the win. Like, nachos are cool. Nachos are my favorite food of all time. Sandwich is really the winner when it comes to the pulled barbecue meat. You got little homemade coleslaw. I'm a sucker for coleslaw, man. You don't like coleslaw?
No, I don't. I mean, I think because growing up, because my mom doesn't like coleslaw, so anytime we ever did get coleslaw, I know you're gonna get upset at me for this because everybody loves KFC coleslaw.
Oh God, I love it. Yes.
And that was the coleslaw we used to get, and it was gross.
It is.
And
it totally
I don't like
is.
mayo, and all it is, it's like liquid mayo, like it's gross.
It's mayonnaise
like
soup. Yeah, mayonnaise soup.
Yeah,
for
gross.
Sure. Yeah.
So I didn't like it at all, and so that's the only kind of coleslaw I remember is that because my mom never made it, we never had it, and so since I didn't like KFC, I didn't like coleslaw. But then I don't even remember the name of it now. There's a I don't know. There's one in Portola Valley, and the other one I think used to be in Redwood City, but it's a lobster, like the Lobster Shack.
Oh, okay.
And they made this coleslaw that they would give you with the lobster rolls, and I loved their coleslaw. I don't know what they did to it, but it was good.
Well, there's vinegar based and there's mayo based, basically, right? So
theirs was mayo based, but they also had like cherries in it.
Oh, weird. Huh.
It was cherries or boysenberries. It was some sort of sweet fruit, and it wasn't a raisin for sure, but it was like, oh my gosh, that made all the difference to me because it was like chewy with the crunchy cabbage and like, oh.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, let's not perpetuate the raisins and the potato salad stereotype any more than it has to be. But
What? People put raisins in potato salad?
It's a thing.
I never heard of that.
That's a subject for a different show, double shift late night show. But
sorry, anyways, back to this. I'm totally slow pulled
chicken
sandwiches.
coleslaw
Oh.
for me, nice bun, maybe some pickles. Totally great with beer. But even better with like a nice crispy Dr. Pepper, I think, instead of a beer for this. That would be pretty good. It's a great rainy day football snack. Since it's a crock pot and you have to make a lot of it, you can eat, I think, 4 sandwiches and the calories don't count. I don't know. I'll ask my doctor about that one, but only after I eat all 4 sandwiches, of course. I'll be like, was this a good idea? And I'd be like, oh my god. And you don't have to do barbecue. You can do like a salsa-based chicken or a cheesy enchilada or even Korean-style barbecue. It's all good, homie. So there's that one.
I just made chili verde last week.
Oh yeah. I loved it
with chicken.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
because you can do pork. I think pork is more traditional. I think.
Of course. But
I did it with chicken.
Here at Double Shift, we're healthy. I think.
Yeah.
Not our snack segments are, but we, it's like sniffing the steak and taking a bite of lettuce. That's what it is. It's the same idea. We'll talk about it. I'm not going to go make all this shit, but.
Oh yeah, I'm so.
Quick crock pot shout out to mac and cheese, meatballs for a Christmas Eve party, or like a little smoky, like same thing, right? And then of course chili.
Yep.
All.
I've never done either of those in crock pots. Any of them.
Oh really?
I've always done it on the stove.
Yeah, well you can't. I mean, but you can. You know what I'm saying?
I know, you gave me new ideas.
Absolutely, things that make you go. And all those are grand, but my favorite crockpot classic comes on old St. Patty's Day itself.
Oh, how would I forget about this?
Of course. Good old corned beef and cabbage.
Oh, yeah.
Cabbage rolls and coffee. Good. Shout out SCTV. That was an old SCTV sketch with John Candy and Rick Moranis. Anyways.
SCTV?
SCTV was the Canadian SNL, and it had a lot of people that came from it that you would know, including John Candy and Rick Moranis and who's the American Pie dad, Eugene Levy.
Oh yeah,
all those Canadian guys, Joe Flaherty. But yeah, corned beef. Talk about great with beer. I'll tell you, and we know the beer. I don't even have to name it. Well, it's Guinness, but it's Guinness and 5 shots of JMO. But you can add some of that into the crock pot for flavor. This has been a staple in my house for longer than I've been alive. My dad, he used to cook it like in a giant stock pot. But when we did it at our house, we always used the crock pot. So
yeah, my mom too.
Yeah, it's just easy, and it makes the whole house smell amazing. You add some potatoes, some carrots. You got yourself some good eating. You got to get the perfect rye bread, some mustard. No rye bread for you? No. Not even like a good Jewish rye, like there's a dark rye.
Well, is that the ones that have like the caraway seeds in them or anise seeds?
They can, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I don't like about it.
I don't need to swear, but yeah, it has those seeds. Okay, do you not put it with bread? You just eat it okay. You don't have to. I like the sandwiches.
Probably rolls. My mom is a huge roll. She loves rolls, so we probably had rolls.
Nice. Yeah, rolls work. 2 plates for me always. Even though you know that you shouldn't have 2 plates, you're way too full after the first one. But listen, crockpot's a lot of cleanup. Like I said, you're gonna need that special beer to help you get through cleanup. I love, I don't know why, it's really weird, but if we have a big party or we have a lot of dishes, I love doing cleanup and drinking beer and listening to music. It's fun. I don't know. It's make an event out of it. So you might as well make sure that you're well fed though, because it's a lot of beer.
True. Yep.
But now we come to the part of the segment that Danelle always forgets. We have to pair all this lovely food with a game. That game is Turok, Dinosaur Hunter. You know that?
What the heck is that?
You don't know that?
Nope.
That's okay.
Nope.
I don't know why I'm surprised. Turok was one of the first games I bought with my own money for N64. It was a banger when that came out. And I played the ever-living crap out of that game over and over and over.
Dinosaur Hunter. Never
got tired of it until I did. But luckily, there were cheat codes. So the interesting thing, a good memory I have about this game in that time was that the cheat codes in this game weren't readily available to the public necessarily. People figured them out and then posted them into internet forums and so on and so forth. So they kind of like trickled in, which was kind of exciting. You keep checking websites to see if any new ones popped up, or like someone on the playground would be like, "Oh, I discovered this one." Blah blah blah. And for us, that was a time when the internet at our house was very hit or miss. It was like, I think we had maybe one laptop that was something that was from my dad's work, because he taught computer science at a school.
Oh, fancy! You were a brainiac family.
I wasn't. Everyone else in my family was. I wasn't. And maybe it can connect to the internet sometimes if we were allowed to, like only in their room on like a separate line or something like that. So that was the good old days of not being connected 24/7, though. Honestly, I mean, now we're way too connected, and I'm addicted to the internet. But I would go to his work sometimes after school, and he'd be like doing some stuff. He'd be like, "Oh, use the internet while I'm doing whatever I'm doing." And so I remember getting most of the Turok cheat codes that way from there, and I'd write them down on a piece of paper. And next time I got to play at home, I would use them. So here's some were standard: infinite lives, health, ammo, all the weapons, all that crap. But the first one that I discovered was disco mode.
What? That sounds fun.
It was hilarious and really dumb too. So it basically made the screen have a seizure-inducing, colorful flashing effect, like you're in a disco. And then at least the human enemies stood in place and disco danced, and they wouldn't attack you or anything. And then the best part was that you could still totally like blow them away. And the game was like kind of violent and gory for the time, and the graphics that but it was just kind of more brutal to shoot someone who was just dancing.
Yeah, exactly. Like, how dare you? They're not even doing anything.
Well, it's fun, and they would be doing something if they weren't dancing. So,
True.
There was also tiny enemy mode. Which actually changed some of the voices into tinier elf-like sounds. So, like, one of the bosses would be like, they had a big head mode, of course. Classic. Especially funny when the dinosaurs had the bigger heads as well.
That's gotta be awesome.
They already have big heads. And, of course, if you wanted to experience the thrill of hunting dinosaurs on LSD, you can enter in the Purdy Colors mode to make everything all trippy and colorful.
No.
They had that as well. So the cheats were fun, awesome, but it was a lot more fun to like track them down, and that's what I was saying earlier. That kind of extended the value of the game in that way, right? Because I like probably played it a million times and beat it, and all that stuff. So, and if we had the internet of today back then, we could look them up all on the first night we got the game, and then go through them all, and then the fun's over.
Yep. True. Oh, that's true.
One night, and then it's gone. So. The cheat code hunt provided months of entertainment for me, and it was great with corned beef sandwiches, son. So what are your thoughts on all that, Danelle?
I'm super hungry.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I want to make more crock pot meals now. I actually just made chili last week, but I didn't do it in a crock pot, like I said.
Right.
But now I need to go food shopping, so I kind of really do want to get Velveta and some Rotel.
Hell yeah. And some Taco Works. You gotta find Taco Works.
Oh yeah, I'll have to look for that.
Oh my goodness.
But I'm with that. Yeah, I love Crockpot. I can't, not to say I can't live my life without it, but I use it fairly often. It's just so easy just to throw something in there, and
especially when it's cold outside.
And low and slow is the way to go for a lot of food, and you don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
So I'm totally with that. And then your dinosaur game sounds fun. I actually would probably just want to play with the cheat codes. I don't know if I'd want to play it, but you made it sound fun.
Yeah, I loved that game when it came out. It was. I mean, like, especially for Nintendo and like all the blood and gore, and it was like,
yeah.
So awesome.
Neato. I like it.
Bambito.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we are towards the end of the show where we do some rapid fire. Jeff, we really need to do a rapid fire song at some point. Just like a quick. That's our song.
I was gonna say, what would it even be? I guess
I could do like a piano jingle or something, but we'll figure it out. Yeah. Or maybe since it's rapid fire, the jingle could be like a 11-minute epic song that we play every week as an intro. Yeah, kind of an oxymoron. So listen, Danelle hates designing games, but we love putting her on the spot. And by we, I mean me and our legion of fans. Jeff is indifferent about it. Jeff is indifferent about everything, really. So it doesn't matter.
Well, I'm happy with that.
Yes.
No.
Today, though, Danelle, I'm going to unburden you with that task.
Woo!
I'm going to do some quick game designs, or I already have, rather.
Oh.
What I do need from you, though, are some cheat codes. So what I'll do is I'll give you a very quick description of the game, and then you're going to give me a cheat code. And then bonus points for coming up with the little sound that plays when you enter it correctly. So sometimes you do the cheat code, and like there's like a little jingle or sound that plays to let you know that you did it correctly. Not always, but in this case, it does.
A cheat code like AB up.
No. So I'll give you an example. So if there's a game where you're walking around, the cheat code could maybe be upgraded sneakers for better walking. So you're going to come up with what the actual cheat code does. And then like the sound for that could be like a baby crying or something like that, like
Ew, no, stop it. No, stop
so you can't use that one though. But you get the picture. You said,
I would never.
I give you the game. You give me the cheat code and maybe the sound, like bloop, whatever, For imagination's sake, let's just say all these games are for the NES or the SNES, that era. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
The first game is called Workin' Remote. In this game, you're going to play as Jim Bob. You walk around your giant house to find your lost TV remote. You got to avoid obstacles such as talking to your family, paying your bills, or getting stuck with the artwork before time runs out and your favorite show has already passed. This, of course, is set in the time before we could use the DVR, and his VCR is broken. What cheat code are you going to come up with this to enhance the game, and what sound are you going to make?
My first thing was, I don't know what word I'm trying to think of this, but like super fast mode, like walking, like super
speedy.
I mean, yeah, speedy mode.
Okay.
That would be hilarious, like so fast, or you got to try and find that remote as fast as you can.
Yeah, I'm sure Jim Bob.
So that would be my first. Yeah, that would be my first thing is speedy mode.
Okay.
Sound effect, for some reason I wanted to say, like, I don't know how you would do this, but like slipping on a banana peel, or like a whoop, or
yeah,
like
that is
whoop.
That is the sound for slipping on a banana peel. Yep.
Because you're walking so fast, you're slipping around everywhere.
Yeah. Oi.
Or that'd be a good one too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you just took away two sounds I can't.
I'm sorry. No, you can use them. You can use them. All right. Perfect. See, that's pretty easy, right? It's fun.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. You ready for your next game?
Yep.
Next game is called Garbage Bees.
Ew.
A terrible accident has caused a toxic garbage truck to crash into a beehive, releasing garbage bees onto the suburbs of Santa Clara. Join Ricky, who smells like garbage, so bees chase him around, as he gets in his beat-down old car and shoots the bees to save the city. What cheat code are you using, and what's the sound?
I have no idea. I don't know. My first instinct was like giant bees, but that seems kind of silly because everything has giant head mode. But
yeah,
like,
we're doing it too at our company, the Double Shift Production Company.
Yeah, giant bees. For some reason, I hear like a.
Yeah, that's like the queen giant bee, like letting you know that y'all
like a Wario sound in a way, like.
Wow.
Like as the bees get bigger, they're gonna like chase you around. It's harder to see on the screen because they're like so huge you can't even see the screen.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be a good. See, you're good at this. It would be good if it was a bee buzzing sound. I guess
buzzing like a bee.
Yeah, you hit it and it goes. Boo. I like it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's get some more sounds for Jeff to hate while he's editing this.
What? Wait, your microphone. I don't even hear you anymore now. Oh.
Jeff's pissed now. The next game is Cheeky Pint.
Oh.
So Greg just got off of work and he wants to have a cheeky pint and maybe a kebab or two, but a bunch of hooligans are blocking the way. Beat up the hooligans and make your way to the pub before it closes. Don't worry, you might find a pair of brass knuckles on the ground, or a Greg's sausage roll in a trash can, on a silver platter, of course. So this is like a beat 'em up, like a 90s beat 'em up. what is your cheat code for Cheeky Pint?
Well, so I don't know if this is necessarily a cheat code for this game. It's gonna be though, but this exists as a normal in like GTA, but like blurry screen.
Okay, yeah,
So like you're drunk.
yes, gotcha.
And you can't. Yeah, so you can't like you're like stumbling to like try and make your way around, and as you're trying to like fight people, you can't really see because you're like blurry and like drunk.
Stumble mode.
Stumble mode. Yeah, I like that. And it'll be like your gullet. Yeah, perfect. Cheeky pint.
Yeah, Cheeky Pint. I love, Cheeky Pint. And really, I just want to travel to the UK and get a Greg's sausage roll myself.
What the heck? I'll have to look into that. What is that?
Jeff, I know you know about the Greg's sausage roll. You've been to the UK. Oh, you don't like it? All right, never mind. Don't try to talk. You're not on mic. Stop mouthing stuff. We'll talk about it after.
Wow, he's getting mad now.
No. Jeff is an honorary British citizen, so.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Yeah. All right, 2 more games. Second to last is called Gosh Darn Nerds. You play as Cliff, the local comic book store owner. Every day, these gosh darn nerds show up and they mess up your store. So you have to put everything back in its right place in this charming puzzle adventure game. Put something in the wrong place, though, and you'll wish those nerds were only just messing everything up. So it's kind of like, it's a mix between Tetris and...
I hear you, cat.
And
Sorry, my cat wants to come in. He's banging at the door.
Oh, poor cat. It's like a puzzle game where you have to like put things in the right spot, like comics back in the right spot. It's like a little grid, and it's like a cute little thing. And there's a timer. I'm just trying to give you some hints here. There's power ups you could use, like double stack or automatic alphabetizing. There's power ups and all that kind of stuff. So what's the cheat code for Gosh Darn Nerds?
Maybe slowing down, like timer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes slower, so it gives you like more time to do what you need to do.
Perfect. Sound effect?
I don't even know.
Like
I'm trying to think of something like slow mo.
Oh, there you go.
Or like a. Yeah, that could be slow mo.
Yeah. It's like Jabba the Hutt saying it because it's a bunch of nerds and they like Star Wars. Oh,
yeah.
Slow-mo.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. Solo.
Perfect.
All right, last game is called Fast Food Fighters. It's like a Street Fighter 2 game, but it's with made-up fast food mascots. So you can choose from characters such as...
Okay, Boots!
Boots. You can choose from characters such as Roland, the Burger Mime, Prince Ham, Wenzy. So yes, that is a mix of Wednesday and Wendy's. Star Child, Horse Bettin', Mint Julep Sippin' Chicken Man, and, of course, the Roast Beast. Who will win in this battle of cholesterol? Cheat code and sound.
Well, so are all of these characters already dressed the way that they...
Absolutely not. You gotta unlock them somehow, either by
so I was
grinding
gonna say, so the cheat code is Burger Mime, it becomes a burger, and Prince Ham becomes a ham, and... so the cheat code is turning into the fast food characters.
Oh, I love it. I
guess you could unlock them like you said, but, that was the first thing... Okay, honey! The cat is meowing at me, banging at the door.
Meow. Meow.
Okay, cat!
Okay, cat.
Dang, oh my gosh, now he's climbing up the screen.
Okay, cat, it's actually the cheat code that you have to enter in the menu. Okay, cat.
And that would be the meow!
Yeah, the cat meows, yeah. Meow. Perfect. Meow. All right, Dino. What have you learned?
A lot more cheat codes than I realized.
Nice.
In other games.
Yeah.
I missed out a lot on cheat codes in certain games.
You definitely did.
But cheat codes are fun.
Absolutely. Perfect. You learned stuff. That's good. You always are learning, and I never do. That's okay. When will I learn to learn, you're thinking?
Learn to love ya.
Exactly.
I don't know. I don't know why that popped in my head.
Was that... Are you...
That love to love
okay,
to love
I thought you were doing some Timbaland and Magoo.
Yeah.
Perfect. Bird. The bird is the word. Anyways, It's time to get to our main topic, which is kind of a cheat because we did cozy winter warmer crockpot meals. We already cheated and we already did it, so take that, Jeff. Oh, I was gonna ask if we had time for one more recipe, but he cut me off. Getting the high sign, Jeff, which means we are out of time. So it's time to say goodbye, Janelle. Say goodbye, Janelle.
Goodbye, Janelle. Okay, Boots!
Goodbye, Janelle. Okay, Boots. With that, we will do our double shift toast. May your gamer score be heavy and your backlog be light. Okay, Boots. May your connection be strong and your aim precision tight. Baby girl, okay. May your Joy-Cons be as mighty as the ocean, but never should they drift. Okay, Cat. And for all you QA pirates out there, you'll survive. Yar! Stop it, Cat. Double shift.
Stop it.
Later, Hosen.
Bye!